every time I open my Twitter feed and I see these tweets from French eFootball, professional eFootball on console, of course, because I mean, I don't think that there's a lot of people are taking this seriously, like mobile, right? I mean, even I don't. I mean, come on, guys. Imagine taking this seriously and like actually sweating the events. Well, some people are doing this, and I'm talking about like people who are playing like for Arsenal eFootball teams, like esports teams, and they're saying that there is a problem with the events, and the problem is the same as on mobile, and there is a goal difference, right? This is the criteria. I didn't even play. Actually, should play this event because you get 10,000 GPs, because that's fantastic. That's what you're after, right? And you see the top people, they have 20 wins, and you can switch the info, and you can see the goal difference, right? Someone has their username saying it is not fair, and look at this: 20 points, 20 points. Like, to at least 28 people have phenomenal, fantastic record here. That's basically 4 to 5 goals per game. It is possible, but you also need to take into consideration that if you are so good you're beating people, you also need to remember that some people would be rage quitting even after 2 goals, right? And you can't even physically score as many goals in an event like that. So am I exposing this person? Probably not. But am I exposing the person in the first place? Yes, I do. Because 168 goal difference, it is impossible, right? It is impossible. And how does it work? You guys probably know that better than me. It is working very easy. All you need to do is just to ensure that you're matching with people who are willing to concede as many goals in one game and improve your record. And how does it work? You need to have these people connecting at the same time and trying to match with one of your friends, right? And when many people from the same pool are connecting and everyone is willing to concede goals to you and concede 20 goals per game, 50 goals per game, it is much easier. And then what happens next is when you're reaching that moment where, okay, so I can do this like once, twice. How about I just like play 20 games, 20 friendlies and win all the games, right? There is no skill involved. And the problem is that even when you're going to the length, through the lengths of like matching with friends, and then what you're achieving is that you're achieving a place in the finals that is organized by Konami. And Konami is thinking that what they're doing, they're inviting the best player, but in fact they're inviting the most consistent cheater in the event. So these names, you make your conclusions, right? I am not saying that all of them are cheaters, because 90 goals, it is difficult. It is still believable that it is possible, but I think something over 70 is very sus, right? And all of this for a t-shirt, right? Is this the price? 10,000 GPs now. 10,000 GPs has never been more fought for. Let's see, details. The user who finishes first in each region in round 3 will qualify for the club final. And this is my region, right? You might look at this standings. So this is Europe. You might look at the standings in your region and you find other people there. You see people who have like 160 goals scored. You make your own conclusions to that. It is obvious and evident for me that these people didn't do this in a fair way. And Konami is not explicitly saying that you cannot face like matchmake with your friends. This is this is also Konami's fault in a way, because they did nothing to prevent this. Obviously, like if you found a loophole and abusing that, like for instance, you sell accounts, right? And people are banned for that. You sell coins cheaper and people are getting banned for that. And you get away with that. It doesn't mean that what you're doing is correct. It just means that you're a scammer, right? And that's what people are talking about in my chat a lot. Yeah, these people need to bear responsibility, but it's difficult, right? But if you see people, like for instance, right? If you see someone selling coins, right? And if you see someone selling coins and say like, boy, buy cheaper coins, eFootball mobile, buy cheap coins, coins very cheap. And then what you do, you can report the YouTube account by clicking a report and then say there's like something like promoting scam or something like that. And indeed it is scam, because the outcome of that was that people were banned, like their accounts were banned. So you can say first, this is a fraudulent website, and this channel needs to bear responsibility. So if you see something like that, feel free to report the channel like that. But when you see something like that, that is a little bit different way of cheating or scamming. And in this regard, I think this is something that Konami needs to fix, because it is not fair, right? When someone is playing very well, and when someone is really deserving, like, so for instance, like if you live in poverty, there's nothing going your way, but you're really good at the game, right? And the only chance for you is then to make it is just like to be good at the game, even when it comes down to mobile game. You never know. Maybe you'll be invited. Maybe Konami decides to expand their operations and make mobile game really profitable. Maybe they'll sponsor you, right? For someone who is trying to do this clean and like show their skill, and obviously participate in events like that, and that is really unfair for them. So in my opinion, this is something that Konami needs to look into. But if you're doing something like that, if you're involved in these activities, you are of course a massive fraud. I'm just looking at my table. I don't know, I haven't seen any other ranking. This is my ranking, and I mean, come on guys, 168 goals, and I'm not jealous. I know that you can score 5 goals a game against, if you're really good, right? You can even score 10. But I mean, come on, you can't score consistently because people are gonna be rage quitting, right? It's a simple concept. And yeah, you definitely match with friends, but then it's on Konami for not preventing it. If these people who are actually doing this, right, are going through, that is gonna be very unfair. Okay, so this is the post from Mednasa, and Mednasa is a well-known person in the community, and he is playing on console, and he was like ranked number 1, actual rank number 1 in like live rank, right? He didn't, I think, finish number 1, but it was really impressive. And he's a coach of Saudi Arabia national team. He's really a person who played this game for decades and maybe more than that. And this is what he has to say. The reason why you never heard anything about me in the football esports scene, because I started creating content. Yes, sir. The championships are full of cheaters, no matter if amateur or pro player. These cheating cups are taking place since many years, and I was never part of it. Currently, I'm playing these opens just for content. Otherwise, I would never waste my precious time with calling friends and other accounts to achieve 100 plus goal difference. So, same situation is happening on console and or PC, right? Mostly console. If you take a look, literally, like currently, I think it is better. But before, there was a certain account that had like first 5 places in the previous stage, right? First 5 places was taken by this account, and there is a few of these, and it was kind of sus. And many people who are actually competing, they're in top 10 place. They were saying that there's no way you can beat them, because at the end of the stage they will still start winning, and how they're winning is by fiddling with the connection, and somehow every time they're losing a game or drawing a game, like they aren't supposed to be drawing, they don't want to draw, it is voided, right? Match is voided. I'm not saying that this in particular person is doing this, but I've seen this account with this 5p, because I would want to say that, but I don't have evidence, right? If I was matched with one of these accounts, and like what they are doing, like they're pausing the game and the game never ends, and then what they're also doing is that they're waiting for you to quit, right, first, because it is seemingly never ending. Like they're waiting, maybe your battery will end, like will go out of juice out of sudden. Maybe you just like lose patience and just quit the app and just, who cares, -30. And he's just like infinite pause. That's something that I saw live on stream on Muji. He was playing against a cheater like that, and he was waiting patiently. It was extremely fun content, by the way. Like someone paused the game on him, he was winning that game, and he was like, okay, I'll wait. And then he was waiting. It was like, pause, someone paused the game. Like usually you would wait 120 seconds, but he paused the game, and it lasted for 10 minutes. That was hilarious. So you should check out Emoji on YouTube, and when he's playing, he gets matched with these people. I wasn't really matched with them, so I can't really I don't have I can testify that there is certain people who are doing this. But usually at the end of the stage, what they're doing, they obviously have some skill, because you need to have some skill to beat people. And in first division, you're getting matched with people who are really good. But when he's not winning the game, what he's doing some fraudulent fiddling with the connection, and the game is getting voided, right? And then what he's doing, I assume, and that is a service also existing in the game, what they're doing is they're selling, right, the accounts that says like number rank 10, rank 1, rank 5. Because after each stage, after each phase, the ranking is updated. And yeah, I mean, that is really unfair as well. On people who are grinding, by the way, why are you doing this? Like, absolutely pointless. But yeah, people who are grinding, because Konami is not rewarding people who are like ranked 5 or ranked 10. All you need to go into Division 1, get to your rewards, 10 skill tokens, and that's the best you can get. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So you're not getting additional coins. I mean, only bragging rights. When you're facing competitors who are doing this, that is a shame. Look at this. Suitoman, by the way, top 10. I'm so proud of him. He used to be top 14. This is the actual my favorite YouTuber, right? I don't understand Japanese, but he makes me learn Japanese, because what I do, I use auto-generated subtitles, and I watch his videos translated into English, and I also, yeah, very entertaining for me. So yeah, there you go. This is what he's playing. The formation is very popular right now, and I'll be using that as well in my videos. I explained how to get this one, by the way, in my previous video too.